Yes, we are live here on Chinedu ANICHI TV. Yeah, today is a good dimension of introducing or reintroducing the ladies' hangout on Chinedu ANICHI TV. And today we have a lot of people. Today we have a lot of people here, and this is the first time that we're having the anchorage of okay, that's good. Our network is really these people are from a very network unfriendly place. So what we are saying is that today we are reintroducing the program we are doing, the program we call the Ladies Hangout. We initiated it before, but now we want it to be a very solid program, a weekly program on Sunday 8 p.m. that will be known that ladies and women can always come to the show. I bring different type of women, different type of people, and we bring different kind of topic. And because it is a woman affair, I said I have to bring a co-host that is a woman. So today I want to use this opportunity to introduce, hey, Nigeria. you see, you see what we're talking about?
Nigeria is terrible these days.
Sometimes people allow this. Please, if you are watching, please just go and share this in your page, share the live video, and let's go from here. So, what happened, Gloria?
Sorry, the network cut me off unknowingly. I could not even hear what you were saying. Sorry about that.
Okay, so that's what we are doing now. Okay, so this time, please. So what we are going to do now is please share this live video in your page. Go to Chinedu ANICHI TV. If those of you who are watching on Instagram, you go to Chinedu ANICHI on Instagram. Those on YouTube, go to Chinedu ANICHI on YouTube, and you will see it live. Joshua Chinedu, Chris Dabi, Donku Chimobi, you're welcome. I want to bring this our sister, but I don't just know. Network is unfriendly with this my two systems. Let's watch what will happen when it is clear. Yeah. So one of the things we want to do today is introducing all of you, um, and let people know that we have this show and it has started in energy. So please, today we're having our co-host, just like the person who will be coordinating this thing. If I'm not there, or even if I'm there, because she's a woman, I will allow her more time to say things. Is we have a Gloria Ugwoke. Gloria Ugwoke, please introduce yourself to our viewer.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to the CHINEDU ANICHI TV family. I'm so excited to be here. Yes, it's my first time on the Ladies Hangout show, and I want you all to just sit back, relax, and have fun as we learn about women, as we learn about relationship. So I'm a journalist based in Nigeria, and I work more on girl child advocacy and things pertaining women. So we have a lot to learn today. So thank you very much. And I want to especially thank Chinedu and Anichi for the opportunity to be on this show. Yes, it's a very, very great privilege, and I'm happy to be a part of this family. So thank you all, and stick with us. Share the live stream link so that more persons will come in and join us on the show. All right, thank you. And of course, I have a lot of guests that are going to come in today as well, but you hold on and then you get to meet other people. Thank you.
You, my sister Gloria. Gloria is our co-host and a journalist. He has worked with different companies, different radio stations and broadcasting companies in Nigeria. So now we have an entertainment lawyer, my own personal lawyer, and the lawyer of ENMA. So if you find a company trouble, I know who to go to. So but we are not finding trouble. So today in the ladies' show, we are privileged to have barrister Freke Fabian. Barrister Freke Fabian is a Lagos, Nigerian-based entertainment lawyer who is up and doing when it comes to legal practice. And let's introduce ourselves. Um, Counsel, you're welcome to.
Hi guys. So my name is Freke Fabian. I'm very honored to be here tonight. Good evening to Chinedu and Niches TV. I hope all of you are here to actually watch and learn. I'm welcoming all of you to this TV show tonight. Today is another episode of Ladies Hangout here. So we have a lot to discuss about relationships, what is going on with the melamine, why are we breaking up so easily? What is going on? Is it the patriarchal mentality? Are we too educated? So let's have fun. Let's educate ourselves. Let's talk things out. You can always share your comments while the TV show is going on. Let's deliberate on it. I love you guys.
Yes, sir. So we have other guests in the building. Even though network is giving trouble, but we'll have to allow them say something. We have Beatrice from Plateau State. Beatrice, can we hear you?
Hi guys, good evening everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Nempimo Beatrice. This is not my first time here. This is my second time. So I'm happy to be here again.
Okay. Yes, I think other people that are struggling with network, but I would have brought. We have a lot of ladies in the house. So today we'll be discussing something very, very important. And what we'll be discussing today is why do the Gen Zs, this young age, why 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 is it that our relationship does not last? You know, what is the factors that is influencing our relationships negatively? Why it is breaking up every day? So let us hear from our co-host to introduce the topic, give it an introductory part. Then we can be having our contributions. Yeah, let's hear from you, Gloria.
All right, so we know that these days, every other Saturday, people celebrate weddings, ceremonies, and all of that. But the truth is that how was the journey that led up to that wedding? Even after the wedding, some of them don't last. But tonight, we are going to be discussing why relationships don't last, especially in this generation. You hear people saying, like, once he's not doing my bidding, I'm out, like, I'm out of the relationship. It doesn't even take a second for breakups to happen. People no longer go into relationships with their whole heart like it used to be those days. Like even our parents are wondering like what's going on. So that is why we're here tonight on Ladies Hangout to find out what are the factors that are leading to breakups. Not just breakups, it could be like 1 week breakup, 2 weeks, even a month. You'll be wondering, did these people think about it before going into the relationship in the first place? So it's been like a whole lot of issues in the dating space recently, and that is why we're here tonight. So if you ask me, I would say that there are a lot of factors. For instance, lack of clear vision. If two persons are not going the same way, they are hardly going to do well in a relationship. But that's just on a very introductory note, and I'm going to let our solicitor, entertainment lawyer, tell us more about why she thinks relationships no longer last these days. Because frankly, it has been like a pattern. I've
Wallahi,
noticed
na ga
it.
machine wannan fa.
Okay.
Ina wani meeting ne
Go, go,
network
go,
na
go, go.
daki na bai
Okay,
bani ba.
I'm going to speak based on the knowledge of mediation. Having to, have a conversation with some of these couple, you realize that we lack a proper way of communication in relationships. You will discover that maybe one party is trying so hard to communicate very well, the other party is feeling attacked from that communication. Maybe you're misunderstanding this other party for trying to make things right. You're thinking that this other party is blaming you for trying to be who you are, but you're not understanding that this person is trying to let you understand that relationship, this person that is in a relationship with you is not your mother who will always forgive you and keep going with you. This person is someone who is trying to readjust you and make you a better person. Because having to be in a relationship, this is two calibers of people from different backgrounds, different home training. You're not expecting the person to keep tolerating your excesses for decades. And right now, this is not the patriarchal era. And I think our generation, especially our men, they actually think that this is still the patriarchal generation. So be very sincere. I'm very disappointed in a lot of our guys, because I'm expecting our generation to do better than our fathers. In the sense that if our mothers were not able to hold a proper conversation with our fathers, if our fathers were not able to take good advice from our mothers, because some of us, we can attest to the fact that we have stubborn fathers. I mean, stubborn fathers the patriarchal people who actually thinks that if a woman's advice, a woman's conversation holds no water, it does not go anywhere. So I feel for the men, if they can actually find a woman who would tolerate their excesses, I feel the relationship will last. But for the women, you understand, the generation has changed. This is a global world. Everyone is civilized. Now, in my grandmother's era, she did not go to school. In her time, it was only the male children that were recognized. She once told me that she wanted to be a lawyer. That's who I am. But her father deprived her of that opportunity of being a lawyer. And you could see that my grandmother was a very smart person. She cannot speak English, but you will know that she has this common sense that is far, far, far deeper than the brothers that have gone to school. So that is to tell you, if her common sense was added to her educational knowledge, she would have been extremely and exceptionally different from the siblings. So I feel our men are actually feeling threatened. They feel we are threatening them by being too educated. They feel we are threatening them by bringing too much to the table. Now they will ask, what are you bringing to the table? Some of them will actually meet a well-to-do woman, a woman that is very comfortable. I mean, you're not even asking him for anything materialistic. All you need is good character, proper conversation, how you're going to build a future with this person. Oh, do you have money in your pocket? How can we build our lives together? But you realize that this person feels that you're coming to control him. You know too much. Why are you so advanced? Why are you so intellectual? Why are you so deep in thoughts? What makes you know so much? They feel threatened, insecure. So a lot of our boys are actually feeling insecure and they don't know. That's the problem. I was talking to a friend the other day and I was telling him that a lot of our men, our guys, they need to heal from something. I don't know what that thing is, but they have a problem that they need to heal from. But they don't know. No disrespect. But they need to heal from something because, to tell you the truth, I am not standing for any woman that is disrespectful or any woman that is overdoing anything in a relationship, maybe to look down on the intelligence of the men. No. My point is, when a woman has a lot to offer, you have every reason to respect that relationship. You will discover that some relationship, there is too much lies. There is too much betrayal. Right now in this generation, a lot of our women cannot really tolerate a cheating partner. Because you cannot see yourself trying to be better than your mother. They say, okay, when you behave like a side chick, you can keep your husband. So now, our generation, you will see a 50-year-old looking like a 20-year-old. They are gymming, they are exercising, they are taking care of themselves, their skincare is superb, they are doing everything when it comes to their fashion sense is 100. They are doing everything possible to keep a home. They bring so much to the table, proper advice. They are spiritual. They bring children. They produce children. They cook in the house. They do a lot of things that have to make the man stay at home. And the following day, you will discover that this man is actually having another relationship somewhere, where you actually feel that like you're making this woman feel like she's bugging you, she's disturbing you, she's troubling you. What is she doing that she's not enough? And it's so sad that the criminal code does not actually provide punishments for cheating men. It's only providing punishment. I'm going to make a video concerning this very soon. It provides punishments concerning the women who are actually committing adultery. And it's very painful. I was telling somebody that I can't wait for the federal government, the judiciary, to work on the criminal code because it's becoming too much. Our generation needs to do better than our father's generation. As we speak, as I'm sitting down here, I had a conversation with my mom 3 days ago. And I was like, I know I'm a lawyer. I know you're expecting me to bring canopy to the house. So, but in case there is no canopy, please don't panic. Don't get angry. Because the generation, my generation men is not like my father. And I'm not kidding. My own father is not like that. Even though I know I have a stubborn dad. But this is somebody that you will not see him abuse my mother in public. When my parents are fighting, the only way you will know from the woman, my mom. She'll slam the door, shake bum bum, shake her waist. You just know that they have had a fight. Of course, women must always do extra. But you will never see too much calamity where my father will have to hit my mom, do a lot of things. Our generation men have verbally abusive and physically abusive. And one thing I have discovered, even in some mediation work that I have done, when you condone their excesses too much, it becomes something else. If a man is verbally abusive to you, you keep tolerating, keep giving him opportunities, keep giving him benefit of doubt that he's going to change. The next thing, the day he's going to hit you, he will not know. And once he hits you, the next thing, he will apologize. Manipulative people, like, they are so fond of this. And they expect you to do too much to keep that relationship. On the other hand, it's vice versa. I just feel my generation, we are too into material things that we end up being with the wrong people at the wrong time. And we are not even focused on the spiritual part of it. When somebody comes into your life, you try as much as possible to see how you can put this relationship in prayers. Some of us just want to go with the flow, just because maybe there is money to spend. I'm going to be going shopping every now and then. Why should I complain? I literally had a conversation with a lady who said, please, that he does not want the husband to go online, or he does not want the husband to go to prison, that the husband is the reason why she's who she is today. Even when the husband is beating her, that she will tolerate it. So it means that in the nearest future, that woman will die and leave her kids. Because there will be a day the man will hit her and there will be no energy to hold on to the slap or the beating. She will slump and she will die because she keeps forgiving and she keeps believing that he's going to change. So I think there is a lot of disrespect in our generation. The men, our generation men gone, they don't believe that our women are working so hard to be better than our past. They are doing so much to see how our present can be better. Now, when they see you doing a particular business, they feel it is a man that is funding you. But they forgot that lots of these women are trying their best to get into different organizations, build different relationships with people, and they are actually getting more advanced to understand how they can develop a business for themselves, even without capital. Of course, if you know you're a salary earner, if you know you have something doing, definitely you can start up something for yourself without having to beg anybody for the capital.
Freka, can I come in a bit? Can I come in a bit?
Okay.
Freka, can I come in a bit? Okay. I want. I have seen that you are so much in the side of women, but no wahala.
No, I said
So
vice
wait
versa.
now, wait. I'm not. So this is a free. I told you that this show is going to be a show that everybody will be free. We make it a discussion. We interact. So it's not going to be like that we used to come and somebody will present something. Like the way you are talking, you're free. I love it, and I want to bring a man because of this thing.
Okay, fine.
So there is a Chima's blog is here. Right? I will send a link to Chima's blog now. So I want to, they said they should be bringing man to this program so that it will balance because there is like they want to talk and cover men. So Chima's blog, I'm sending you a link now. So you can use this opportunity and share this, share the live video in your page. Please share, Joshua Chinedu, please share this live video in your page now as we are talking. Gloria, share the live video. Gloria is even hanging, I don't understand. So Chima's blog, you are getting my distance stuff now. I want to recognize our mom. Gloria. Okay, so Gloria, have you shared this thing in your page? In your profile?
Yes, I shared it previously, but I'm trying so hard not to leave the
No,
live
have you
show.
wait? Have you shared this live video?
No, not yet. No.
Go and share it to your page. Share it to your page so your followers will be seeing you now. Go to Chinedu ANICHI TV, share it. If you leave, you still use the thing and come back. You
All
can
right.
still come back. Once it's connected, it's connected. Okay,
Okay.
thank you, Joshua. Please share it. Chima's blog. I'm waiting for you to respond. Though. Let me invite. Let me invite a man. Chima's blog. I don't even know. Just said something to you. Chima's blog. I've sent the link to you. Um. Okay. Yeah, Frank, the discussion we are doing now is very healthy, and that is has always been. Um, what is this?
Network is terrible in
Yeah,
Nigeria.
network is terrible with our people. I don't know why, but your own is going since now. You are in Nigeria. Shift a little bit on your left so that.
But my network has been bad since morning, so I'm even happy that it's better now.
Hmm. Okay, I want Chima's blog to come in. I want a man to come in. So please share this your live video. So what we're saying now is um this relationship, Gen Z relationship. Gen Z, as you are talking about all these words you are using, communication, all those things. These are our people. This Thomas blog is here like.
Yes.
Tuma, you have to put your phone in this what do you call it?
What?
I don't know what you call it, so that you stand. Eh? Put your phone like this, you know,
Okay. Like this?
so that to remove all this black stuff. You know
All right.
how to rotate, auto rotate now. Just put auto rotate in your phone.
Okay.
On your auto rotate, auto rotate.
Okay.
Slide it
Hold on.
down. You will see where there's option for auto rotate. Put it on.
Oh yeah. Hmm. I'm coming. I can't even find that thing over here.
Oh, there were. Our iPhone can you use?
Yeah. Trying
Oh,
to.
there were.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying
That
to
place
find the
that you
thing.
have options. You know, iPhone options, it will ask you for more.
Yeah. I have it.
So open up the more, you will see it.
Hmm.
Okay, so Gloria, Freke have been dealing with it, and we want it to be coming in packaging so that people will learn. You know, lawyers know how to put it. We want it now that a man is
Sure, the
here.
network
Let
has
us
been terrible here.
hmm.
I'm back now.
Now that a man is here, let us balance it and see. I don't know what is happening with myself.
I don't know what is wrong with my this thing. I'm just trying to do that thing, but I don't know.
Okay, leave it now. It's just that if you turn it like that, it will now look like a computer.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, so Chima, you heard what we are discussing now. Frank
Mm-hmm.
Fabian is a barrister, is a lawyer, and
Mm-hmm.
entertainment lawyer based in Lagos. And what we are discussing today, you know, we have a ladies hangout before. When we converted to when we were doing Facebook thing, when we converted to full TV, um, it looks as if we lost the hangout. A lot of did not have access to the TV. So now that we are fully back, we decided to reintroduce it. And today we're starting it again. So, and our topic today is why relationships fail easily, so easily this time. and that's why we invited different people, and I'll be reacting. So you have to wait, let them say. Then when it is your turn, you will bring it up and you say something the way you want
All
to
right.
say.
Okay. No problem.
Before we do it, we want you to introduce yourself to our viewers. That's our normal thing.
All right. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. I am Chima Block. I am residing here in Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I am I do a lot of things on my platform. You understand? Business, lifestyle, relationship. I have a Chima relationship and marriage talk show. I'm always interested in when it comes to this relationship of a thing, and that was why I was commenting on the comment section that, and then you were balancing it, you know, and I like the way you flow on the, you know, I love everything that you were saying. So that was why I was, you know, even invested, you understand,
Okay.
to step in. Thank you so much.
Okay. So okay, we're back and fully back. If somebody want do in nail, make it go salon. Not on my
Eh?
show. If you want do your nail, go salon, not on my show, eh?
No, sorry. I
So
saw the fan, the
what
fan
we're
on my
saying is
table.
that
It
we
takes
now want to
anyway.
now we want a full blown discussion. You see, it's balanced now. Uh-huh. So, so
Okay.
uh, Gloria,
Yes.
yeah, pop up something now. Coordinate what we're going to
So
discuss.
as for me, so far, I agree with some of the things Frank has said. But sometimes as ladies, we equally get it wrong by being too available for a man. For instance, you mentioned how ladies, very available for a man. But sometimes you don't even want to give your man the
Her network is very bad.
Wow. We need to shift Nigeria to planet, another planet or another continent, so that all this
also,
kind of thing.
there are some women. Hello, can you hear me?
We
Yeah.
can hear you.
Okay. Also, there are some women that sometimes you notice that they're not even working on themselves per se. And then there are some guys too that do all those trying to level up. But sometimes you notice that those that are leveling up don't tend to meet people that are equally leveling up. So the equation tends not to be balanced. So in a way to balance it is if those people that keep working on themselves and keep improving will meet people like them. And such thing is actually possible depending on your circle, depending on where you go to and things like that. So sometimes communication is equally a problem. You're saying A, the man is hearing B. Probably you guys don't even speak the same love languages. And before you know it, and one thing with the Gen Zs now is that the patience level is very low. We no longer tolerate things the way our parents did. So you notice that once someone is angry, you're like, I'm out of here, which is not supposed to be. So you're supposed to like be patient. Okay, I'm not trying to say you should tolerate excesses though, but you need to be patient and then try to work things out. If you have that mentality of okay, this could work, then probably relationship might last longer. But these days you see, he didn't even pay my flight ticket, so he doesn't care about me. Really? So we expect a lot of luxury, a lot of baby girl treatment from the guys without even wanting to lift a finger. And those of us that are even trying to help the man and all of that, sometimes we do it too much. So I think balance has to come in order to make relationships last longer. So there are a lot of things. Sometimes we don't even talk about different things. Our careers, the career may be different, but the direction can be the same in terms of purpose. They're just two persons trying to get better. But sometimes you notice that one person is talking about women empowerment, talking about education, talking about AI, tech, innovation. The other person is talking about someone else's marriage that crashed on Instagram. Or the other person is not even concerned about things that are happening in the world. So you notice that in the mindset, they're like two worlds apart, trying to be in a relationship. So that's part of the reasons that if you check Hammer, you see that it's going to be difficult for such relationships to survive. So now that we have a man in the house, I think I want to confirm something from you, sir. Is there something like feeling attacked, like by too much love from a woman? Does it happen to guys, and how often? How do we regulate trying to take care of you guys, if I may use that word?
Okay, thank you for asking me such question.
Okay.
First and foremost, I should say that why relationship are not going, the way our parents, had it is because of interest. The interest, the interest of the both genders. You know, when a woman have interest of, seeing somebody
Chima,
abroad,
what do you have to say?
that's what can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when a woman have interest, okay, now the marriages that we're having now, relationship we're having now is interest. You understand? Interest and material things. Okay. Now how do I mean? Some ladies are back home and their husband is around them, but their aim is to travel abroad. But they cannot travel abroad by themselves. They cannot foot the bills, you understand, to travel abroad. Men can work it out or sell their properties or look around for the relatives and travel abroad. But most women these days, their hopes is to get a husband that will take them abroad. But that man is not like you rightly said, is not the right man they want to spend the rest of their life with. It's not their spec, but they just want to see that man as a ladder, as a lift to get out of that location. Now, when such women have such interests, automatically the marriage is not going to work, because you know why? When she gets over, that's her interest, is what she's interested in. And the man have a different interest altogether. The man want to build, but she want to build herself first. Building yourself is not a problem. A man can help you to build yourself, but you want to make use of this man as a ladder. And then you are having a double dating, relationship. You still have a guy that you kept by the side in Nigeria while going abroad. So the moment you get yourself elevated from this man, automatically you will not go back to that your spec. This is why relationship doesn't work in that aspect. You see that what? Because you have a vision and you want to achieve that your aim. And that your aim is to travel, but you cannot do it by yourself. If at all there is a way you can say, okay, assist me, or you can get a help. Now, when you come abroad, you will now get yourself packaged well, put yourself together, and then before you start looking for a husband. And this is the problem now that we're having. The problem we are having these days is this. I said it in my platform the other day, the consequences of traveling abroad at the old age. What are the repercussions? The repercussions are these things that we are talking. The repercussions are these, that you travel abroad you were a lady at the age of 30 years. Struggling to get yourself situated with not married might take you up to 8 years. And you're going to 38. School, paperwork, getting yourself green card or permanent resident in the country where you decided to go. Okay? So now it will take you another years and before you get yourself balanced. And again, if at all that you have a man, have you been able to build? Once you get yourself in that country to relax with this man, you need to start having children, and you're going to school. Everything becomes a extra. When I say extra job, this is where the marriages fail, because you start seeing it that is too much. I'm having baby, I'm going to school, I'm still, when after school, then I have to start paying bill, because you have not started paying bill in your life. A woman that cannot boast of 100K or 200,000 naira in her account before traveling out, automatically when you come abroad after months, you start seeing 10 or 20 million naira in your account. The thing will just enter your head. And
Okay.
any woman that left the country to travel abroad to spend time with the husband, the entire family has seen her as a breadwinner in their own family. She will start having responsibility. The responsibility of her family and the husband becomes too much for her.
Okay, so let me just come in a bit. We've understood
Okay.
that sometimes people go into relationships for the wrong motives, and that's why
Yes.
once they get what they want, then they're out of the relationship. But
Yes.
what about those that probably have worked hard, they are empowered, so they are traveling for their masters?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say
Okay.
about such
I
persons being in a relationship?
okay. Are you talking about the females? The females.
Yes, about the females now. Yes, that travel for study and probably they're not actually depending on any man to sponsor them. Like they're
Okay.
self-sponsored.
Okay. Good. Now let me come in that way.
So the
If
question now
you
is, can those
Mhm.
kind of people still have successful relationships? Yeah, you can put it all together.
They can have successful relationship if they can be able, listen, let me tell you, most of the times what makes most of the marriages or relationship fail is pride and ego. When you see
Right.
yourself that, yeah, pride. When you see yourself that you have acquired enough education, you are a master degree holder, PhD, stuff like that. And again, let me tell you what is happening here now. When you see yourself in that location or in that situation, now you start being selective of the type of man that you want to spend the rest of your life. Not knowing that a taxi driver in that your location can change your destiny, can even help you to uplift. But because you have seen yourself, you still, I am not saying that you should go and marry or marry an illiterate. That is not. But when somebody is average, like middle, okay, it can be your husband. It can be somebody that will give you peace. But when you want to see yourself that you have a master degree, you're a master degree holder or a PhD, and then you want to marry a medical doctor, you will end up not having a successful marriage. You
Why is
want to
that? Can
marry
we have successful people in a marriage?
what? How?
I said, why is it that is it not possible to have two successful individuals in a marriage successfully?
You can have it. How do I mean if you want to go into that? Sometimes people go into a relationship without attaching the spiritual aspect of it. They just based on physical. When you base on physical, you understand, no spiritual consultation like prayers or whatever. You are just based on the level or the profile of that man or the woman. You will end up, have you been able to involve yourself in a courtship? Have you been able to involve in discussions, communications? Communication is very, very important. And then connection. Are you guys connected? This Indomie TikTok relationship, it doesn't work. This Indomie TikTok, far distance, without connecting, I don't get it. When you want to
Which
get
of
in,
the TikTok relationship? Is it people that meet each other online?
of course, a lot of things. Yes, people meet online. You still meet online while
But
you are staying
sometimes
now.
it relates to something when they work on it. Don't you think so? It's a global world, anyways.
It's a global world. But let me tell you, listen, you cannot get connected to somebody without going physical, seeing the person in person. Spend time.
I disagree. There are a lot of people that are having successful relationships and marriage.
Long distance, yeah?
Yes, there are. I have two friends that have been married for the past 7 years.
How
One
many
met
of
her
them? How
husband
many
on.
of them?
Wait, I have two friends, so I can brag about my two friends because I know these ones. So
Mm-hmm.
one met her husband on Facebook. The other met her husband on Tugo. You remember
Mm-hmm.
Tugo? That's where
Mm-hmm.
they met. So they have been married.
Those
One
days.
has been married for the past 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
almost Yes, almost 11 years now. The other one has been married for the past 7 years plus. So she
So
doesn't have issue. In fact, the man loves her. They are very understanding. I think I feel the mistake our generation is having is that some people are not ready for commitment. They are ready for pity. They are looking for a partner who will pity their unnecessary characteristics.
that is, you
So
see, not
if
what I'm saying here. The baggages you
yeah,
have.
so I just feel people are looking for pity. So it's not like people are not finding love online. People are finding love online. The question is, are you ready for the commitment? Some people are not ready for commitment and they are coming into your lives to waste your time. And the problem now with this generation is that nobody has the patience to keep giving you chances. So I just
Yes.
want to ask you, my own question is, how many times should I be giving a man chances to change from his repeated character, his repeated bad character, his repeated bad attitude, his repeated behavior that is intolerable? Because to me, this is one of the characteristics of dissolution of marriage. So sometimes when you notice one of these things, you become tired. So how many times am I supposed to condone your behavior? How long am I supposed to keep condoning you? Will your character be a character that I can actually tolerate while in marriage? If the character is intolerable while in courtship, how am I supposed to be sure? How should I be confident that it's going to be tolerated? It's going to be a tolerated character in a marriage that is not like a relationship. So I feel this is the reason why we have a lot of divorce cases. We have a lot of broken homes. Because when you give somebody chances and you think the person is going to change, the person is now doing worse when you keep giving the person opportunity. So it's very
Right there.
painful.
I hear what you're saying in terms
Yeah.
of people and their characters
Yes.
rather. So
How long am I
what
supposed to
I'm
give you
saying,
chances?
what I have to say about that before I let him speak is that you should not even expect a man to change. What you see is what you get. People change because they've decided to change on their own, not even because you cook well or you clean well. No,
Exactly.
whatever you do will not make that man to change. So if a man decides that me, this is my lifestyle, you're trying to change him, he will see it as you're controlling. Probably
Yes, he feels you're
you're not being
controlling.
respectful. So the best thing to do at times is not to change the person. If you can tolerate the person, fine, you stay. But if you cannot, it is best to, well, even though we're trying to, save
But
relationships and all of that.
but
But if you can't
Gloria,
take it, it's better to leave the person. Yeah.
Gloria, I don't know if you have observed, Mr. Chima, sorry. I don't know if you have observed what is happening in our generation. Me, I am
Yeah.
speaking.
Okay,
I
okay.
am
Let me
wait.
come in. Let me come in. Let me come in here.
Okay, I just wanted to say one thing. I just
Okay,
wanted
go
to say
ahead.
one thing. So I don't know if you have observed what is going on in our generation. Now, when it comes to a man changing, like obviously it's vice versa. A woman, you can't change an adult. You cannot just change an adult. You can only give an adult chances to adjust. Now, if you care for each other, definitely you're going to try as much as possible to let go of certain things for the benefit of your happiness,
Sure.
both of you. You understand? So I think the problem now is, like I said, that some of them are not ready for commitment. You will look at it when you're trying to have a conversation regarding a certain issue and see how there can be a readjustment. One of the party will feel attacked. Somebody will just feel attacked because you're trying to tip in something that can benefit the both of you. So I don't know. To me, I just feel like if somebody is not
Sometimes,
ready for
sometimes it's the way you're saying it. Yeah, in communication, I studied mass comm as my major in school. So we're taught that the medium affects the message. So you're trying to like talk about something that he's not doing right, but how you say it might even make him either accept or repel. He will become repulsive to that idea because of how you're presenting it. You see, that's why a lot of women, like our mothers, you notice how they more like pets our dads to do something. If you want to get something from your dad,
God
the
bless
fastest
you.
and
God bless you.
is to
God
go through
bless
your
you.
mom, because she already thank you, because she already has that man. There's something we call mumu button. She already knows
Yes.
how to get your dad to do things, and that's why their marriage has lasted to this extent.
God
So
bless
how
you.
you talk to a man equally matters, and it
God
affects the
bless you.
response. So if you try
God
some
bless
of
you.
these things and it doesn't work, then that's it.
Ah,
So Mr. Chino, what do you think so far?
okay, okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You know, one thing I want to say here, I said it on the comment section. Don't use your qualification and your profile to intimidate men. And this is where you get it wrong. Our women, you understand, these days, see themselves that their beauty and their certificate or even their PhD, you understand, or their master degree is an entitlement for a man to bow down to them. That she's a medical doctor. There are some certain time that you mellow a man and get the heart of this man. Not right away when the man is coming to the gate that you are welcoming him in. Give him food and shower him. Take him to the bed. Do the right thing. There are so many instruments you can use to bring a man, and this man will calm down. Listen, you have the judge, you have the lawyer in your body without inviting an outsider to come and deliberate on issues in your house. What are those instruments that God has given you? You know it is in your body. It's attached to you. You don't need to go and get it in an American embassy. You don't need to go and get it somewhere. You have it with you that you don't even need to bring an outsider, because if you bring a stranger in your marriage, that is the end of everything. And this is the reason why I said physical appearance is more important, because this is where you get natural connection. You understand? When you see this person in person, somebody that you are communicating online for years, you can visit this person for 1 day or 2 days, that relationship will crash, because the physical appearance and your behavior can bring down every communication that you've been doing for 6 months. This is what I want to tell you, my sister. You nail it up. You nail it. So many women are very toxic and nagging that they don't even know how to get their husband and get what they want, because you see yourself that you are beautiful and every other man is saying, hey, can I have your number? Hey, can I fill your tank? Hey, baby, can I take care of your hair? And all those things is taking you high. You cannot come down to your house again and bring this man down inside the bedroom. 2 a.m., 3 a.m., this is the time you can speak a word to a man will come down. Do you know that the time you will get your husband is when the carburetor cleaner is around to take an effect, or when the man will want to change oil in engine? This is the time you can bring this man down and get $1 million from him and tell him about somebody, not when that man is coming down. When the son has beaten a man on top of Okada and Keke Marwa, and he's coming back home, you are not supposed to give him any negative utterances, anything that will trigger everything that this man has been going through for the whole day. Bring him down. If the man is talking story, tell him that God bless you. Everything is going to be well. Let the man shower, give him a good food, take him to the bed, bring him down. Do you know that the only thing that brings a man down in that roof, after giving him a peace in that house, the next thing that you will give him after food is what? Is to make love with this man. A kiss on a man's ear can trigger a man to tell you every secret about what he has went through. But these days, our TikTok and the Indomie women don't even have those techniques that our parents have. They don't even have it. My dad and my mom is still living together.
Okay,
My father,
Chima, I want to say something. I want to say
go ahead,
something
sir.
so that let's be saying this thing part by part so that it becomes a discussion and people are picking interest. Chidima Nwakama. He says marriage. He says marriage. I can show it on the screen. He says marriage is collective responsibility. Both the man and the woman should be ready to work.
That's my point. Commitment, ready.
Definitely, yeah.
So, so I'm just trying to show some people's comment and reaction. So that's what we're doing.
Go ahead, sir. We are
So
talking
you
about
see,
commitment.
some
Go
men,
ahead.
no matter what you do, it can't change them because it's already in their blood.
Yeah, sometimes.
See this one, is say, Freke, Freke. You have to understand what Chima is saying. He's not saying that you can't find love online, but you have to go and understand each person physically.
Yes.
No, I answered that now.
Okay. No, I'm just showing you people. I'm just highlighting people's reactions so that you will see that people on Instagram also are reacting. So what we're trying to say now, Indomie, uh, audio, TikTok, and so there's something I want to ask now. Franke, do you understand what's the difference between the Gen Zs? What do you understand? That is the major difference between the Gen Zs or the Indomie and TikTok marriage and the marriage of our mothers.
I feel in our mother's time there was more patience. I feel in our time there is no condemnation. Nobody's ready to condone you. But in our mother's time, they were ready to condone the excesses of their partners. I'll be in our father's time too, because it's not like it's one party that is stubborn. There are some marriages that women are the superior. They are extremely stubborn. I personally did not believe that women used to beat men until I witnessed the matter in court myself. I could not laugh. I laughed till tears came out from my eyes because I was asking, is it really true that a woman beats a man? So these things is vice versa. It's not like I'm just emphasizing on woman. It's both parties. So I feel in those days there was understanding, and both parties were ready to, you know, work towards it. And I also feel another answer that I have, the difference between the Gen Zs and our mother's time is nobody cares about the society anymore. I think our parents were so focused on the society that they make so much mistakes. Now, in this particular generation, they don't care about the societal opinion. So whatever you like, you say. My mental health and my peace matters more than the society.
God bless
So
you.
in those days, we were scared of what people would say. What would they say about my family? Would the reputation of my family be ruined? So in my own opinion, that's what I think.
Somebody communicating?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he's stepped out.
there's something I discovered. Let me tell you something. Let me break something down. You know, allow you people to talk. You know, that marriage is a responsibility. The problem with this generation is that they see marriage as a place of enjoyment. And they set a standard of the kind of enjoyment they want to see. It starts from the preparation of marriage, the kind of cake, the kind of wedding gown, the kind of ovation magazine, the kind of ice cream, the kind of
Elaborate way.
you see when you see a lady planning marriage or a couple planning marriage, you will know how long that marriage can last. Because a lot of things people don't know is that if I go and wed again today, I can wed with 200,000. Do you know why? I was shocked that everything I was doing with my wife, all the giddy, 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 before 5 p.m. that day, the thing don't end. Everybody don't go. It remain me and my wife. So the problem now is that marriage is understood by our parents as a responsibility.
Mm.
That is why the Igbo people are very very, very, very intelligent. And what we have now, we don't have men, we have children in marriage. Children that have the body of men. The Igbo people sat down and said, wine means, and wine means the king will not spoil. We don't know what you will do them again. Then D means endurance. D means husband in Igbo. It means endurance. Endurance or tolerance. You should be able to tolerate. Let me tell you, okay, you said to me one thing that one woman touched me. You sent me what one woman asked. You said what you manage today is because you focus on the best side of your partner. You focus on the best side. Hey, she knows how to cook. Who does not like good food? She knows how to. She's very clean. Who does not like a clean environment? Even, hey, I love a God-fearing man. Even somebody who does not fear God loves a God-fearing man.
Good.
If you see a lady who is a chronic liar, you ask her, what do you like in a man? I like a man that is very sincere, that is very, very transparent. But herself, she's a chronic liar.
Liar.
Who does not like good things? So what kills marriage today is that we focus on the good qualities of a man. We are not considering the one that is the weakness. You consider, can I endure it? So we try to bring measures to change it. And I want to tell you, changing it is not easy. Women went to gym, as you say. That's why if you go to gym now, you see people carrying people's wife and they're pressing them because the women want to learn how to satisfy their husband. And they want to have flat tummy. And they want their poop and everything to grow. They go to gym. From there, they will gym them and gym marriage out of them. Do you know why women go to gym? Our mothers used to. Let me tell you something. Our mothers used to have stretch mark. Stretch mark is a natural thing when a woman, it shows that a woman is fertile.
Yes.
Stretch mark is not a cause. But women don't want to see stretch mark. They will go and buy all kinds of medical, chemical, and all kinds of this thing because they want to remove what do you call it? Stretch mark. You will now see that the major thing in marriage is no more the object of discussion. The object of discussion is the peripheral thing, which has nothing positive to put on the table in the marriage. Until we begin to understand that marriage is not a place of enjoyment, but a place of
responsibility.
It's not a place of enjoyment, but a place of responsibility.
So do you know some women do those things to please their husband? Like some men, they will prefer that slim lady they married to the woman that has given birth to 3 children for him.
Okay,
so that's why the woman really herself
I am a man. Let me teach you what happens to men. It's not about the shape.
All right.
Let me tell you the truth for free. Let me tell you the truth for free.
Okay.
Men have different tastes of women.
Categories of men are more than 4.
Men are different. There are some people that like Orobo.
Bam.
There are some people that like Lepa. There are some people that like average. But what I want to tell you is this. There is a way a man is wired biologically. You see, a woman, that's why before I continue to tell people, a man can cheat and still have a soft spot for the family. But any day a woman starts cheating, he has forgotten that family.
Yes, that's gone.
Because it takes women take stand before they decide to cheat. Are you hearing me? But a man can just see a G string hanging on the just hanging outside. This Yeye Odogwu will carry will start misbehaving. Only what is only G string ways. But
Yes.
before a woman can come and commit herself to cheating, I want to tell you, before a woman will come out for cheating, a woman will go through it and through it and through it again. So the problem we have now is how can we differentiate between things that are not necessary in marriage and things your status does not matter in marriage. That's why Okonji has a husband. Ora Akinyere had a husband. All those people had husbands and they were stars. But look at the Gen Z, all the people that are in Nollywood and the music industry. They don't have husbands. Marriages are failing. You know why? Their attitude and what they take marriage to mean, they are completely different. If you look at Dora Akinyere, you will never see her on long hair. She has her style. Okonjiwa, she has her style of fishing, and it does not stop her. Have you seen Chimamanda Adichie? Chimamanda. So people who know what marriage is and what womanhood is, we always know the decision they will take in their marriage. First of all, it will guide them in the choice of the man they want to have. Once, what makes you to bring a man is, you know, women can see future very, very well. A woman can imagine in the next 20 years that Freke will be a son. He's marrying you because he believes that in the next 20 years, he will be the president of Uganda. So if nature puts an angry choking finger and that dream she had is not realizable, she will start having basketballs immediately in the marriage. Because the fundamental, the rubrics, the basis, the foundation is not on things that endures. So foundation of marriage is what consolidates and sustains its continuity. If you are a man that loves pee, let me tell you one thing. Some of us, like when I married my wife, she was very slim. But after the first born and the second born, she got fat. So if you married your wife because you saw her as a slim girl, you got fat for your house, wahala don't come. So your priority is on the physical things that doesn't matter in marriage. Okay, is it better for you for a girl to look so sexy and so attractive and look bad in character? And look toxic? Okay, do you want a man that looks so presentable? Is the man of all? He's very neat, he's very fine, but he cheats on regular basis and lies on everything. So let us think. I think what we'll be talking about is now, what is the basis for marriage? What is the original basis for marriage? What is the necessary fundamentals that is required in marriage? What we are doing in the 20 people now, all of us in the dominant TikTok, we are basing our things, judgments that are inferior. One, the social media has a very dirty influence on marriage. Do you know how many marriages that have been broken because of, I saw somebody send you text, I saw the person you chatted. Do you know that some married men and married women, they are having besties. You cannot have that kind of story in our mother's era. What is bestie? You are married and you're having a bestie, opposite sex as a bestie.
Exactly.
In
Exactly.
a marriage.
In a
And you're
marriage.
still talking. And people are coming out to play. Okay, you are in a generation where somebody said, when you meet a man today, be the man. One of the things you want to take to know if the man is serious is be the man. And somebody came to a talk show and said that is viral in the whole world. And said that she rejoices when she sees family divorce. Okay, is that not demonic? Do you know why? Those decisions is made because of her value system. What does she value?
Yes.
All she was speaking about was money. If you give me 20 million, you can have my legs. So her value system is not about her legs, it's about the money. So what is the value principle of the young generation in their marriage? What our mothers and fathers valued is not what they value. They are following crowd this day. They are following crowd. Somebody went and borrowed the chain and snapped picture. And they did it and use AI. And you too, you want to meet up. Comparison. I am a keke driver. My child is, and I have a neighbor who is a banker. The child is going to Shalom Secondary School. Madam, you want my child to go to Shalom and compete with your neighbor. And my neighbor is a lawyer and I'm a keke driver. Who does that? My late brother, may his soul rest in peace. You know, Pope say, who does that? So let us talk about reality. What is we're talking about painting? We're painting it. The reality is that what do people of this day value in marriage? Do you people go and marry people because of their parents?
Yes.
People say, nah, this person is Dangote's son, or this person is related to Ghana chief priest. This person is Davido's cousin.
Cousin.
This person is Joey Zaza's this person. That is the
Yes.
reason for the marriage. So that Joey Zaza and Davido and Flavor will attend their marriage. But when Davido comes to your marriage, Burna Boy comes to your marriage, all the stars, Aira and all these people, after coming to your marriage and singing, at 5 p.m., 6 p.m., they are all gone.
They will go.
And we one-on-one. Another thing is that the disease of today, marriage of today, people are seeking advice from people who don't even know. Let me tell you, if you start advising me from Nigeria now, you start advising me on how to marry in America, I will not take your advice because we are not in America.
Yes.
So people in their marriages go to wrong people for advice. Okay, you want to see how you can manage your family and sustain it, and the advisor is a divorcee. Who could not manage his or her own marriage. Now you go to her or him, you take advice about your marriage.
Or even, excuse me, or even her marriage is in a brink of broken.
Okay.
You understand? The
I
marriage
want
is
you
going down.
to react to these things I mentioned.
No.
Okay,
No,
let me hear from you.
Yes, anybody want to contribute? Should I pause?
Actually, people marry. I don't know. People marry for different reasons. I got to realize that some people marry for status and power. A lot of, especially the men. We have a lot of men that are married for status and power. And at the end of the day, when they marry into some of, anyways, it's vice versa. But I think the highest number we have is the men. Me, I'm always talking based on experiences. So you will discover that some of them, they get married into a certain family. And they show the daughters of this particular men so much love at first. But when they
Mm.
realize that the family is not giving them what they hoped for when they get married to their daughter, you see them turn to a different person. That is why you see a man. I know when I was schooling in Cross River State, I remember my cousin, one of my cousins, a friend to the guy that was supposed to marry her then, got married to one of the senator's daughters. And this lady is very fat. And this guy has never dated a fat woman in his life before. But all of a sudden, you went to marry a very fat lady. The night of the marriage, he already had a side chick, a permanent side chick that he will be going to see. So in a situation like that, what do you expect? Is he not marrying for power and status?
Yes.
He's marrying for power and status. You know very well that you do not love this lady because you know she's not the kind of woman you wanted to marry. But you went ahead to marry her because you want to be married to her for status and power. So I feel ever since I realized that people marry for different reasons, I feel when you know the reason why you're married, you should be ready to stay committed to that reason until maybe whenever you get what you want. Because some marry for love, some marry for wealth, some marry for status and power. So if you marry for status and power, you should not expect the status and power immediately. If you marry for money, you shouldn't expect it immediately. And if you marry for love, that love should have come even before the marriage enters. So I just feel that nobody should pour out his or her frustration on anyone. Nobody should pour out. Yes, some men are actually gold diggers looking a woman that will invest in them. Yes, the same thing with women. We have a lot of women that are gold diggers. Like me personally, I know how many men have met me and they are always asking of how many accounts I have. What's my account balance like? Like I had a relationship where a man asked me, how many accounts do I have? To the point that he went ahead to try as much as possible to know my PIN. Until I lost my ATM, I transferred all the money from that account to a different account because I had a business account. I lost that ATM and I know that ATM is missing from his own house. Where is my ATM? He said he has not seen my ATM. I transferred all my money because at the end of the day, this is somebody that he's feeling so insecure about the person that I am. The kind of people I relate with on daily, he feels, okay, this woman, she's not going to be humble. But me personally, I don't bring who I am into my relationship. So I feel just like Mr. Chima said, no woman should bring who they are into their relationships. And no man should bring who they are into their relationships. Personally, the way my mother brought me up, when I am in my relationship and I am a different person, when I'm talking to you, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just a normal person. I'm your woman. When I'm relating with you, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just leave that law thing. Somebody is talking to you. And a lot of men have this tendency. You're having a conversation with them. Is he not a woman? Is she not a lawyer? No. A lot of women are not like that. Highest number of women are extremely loyal when it comes to their relationships. But when you keep on trying your best to see how a man can give you that benefit of doubt that the effort you're putting into that relationship is worth staying, you realize that it's like your effort was not even appreciated. And when you decide to walk away, they just feel, oh, you've not done the right thing. You were not supposed to walk away. You're supposed to keep tolerating their excesses. So I wouldn't know in this relationship. I just feel we should be ready. Be ready for commitment. If you're not ready for commitment, don't go into any relationship and waste anybody's time. If you're looking for money, if you're looking to grow rich when you marry, it's wrong. To me, it's a very low mentality. Personally, someone like me, I honestly am so. My friends will tell you, Freke, I'm not sure Freke is ready. I so much want to have my own money before I get married. Because in as much as my own husband will have his own money, because I don't want to marry a man that does not have his own money. I want to give my own children a life better than my own life. I don't want them to make the mistakes I've made. I don't want them to do things they are not supposed to do just because they want to feel among in the midst of their friends. I don't want them to feel insecure because their friends are talking about their parents who are doing so well and they don't have anything to talk about. That is the kind of mother and a wife I want to be. But on the other hand, when you realize that you have so much to give out, a man is feeling insecure and intimidated. Some men
All
can't
right.
stand successful women.
I think a lot of times men sometimes they are intimidated when a woman is very
Successful.
successful because they think
They
the
can't stand the
loyalty will not
successful.
be there. And sometimes they feel like if you're very successful, you may not respect them as men. So, which is not true. It's not entirely
Funny
true.
enough, the
But
successful one are the most loyal.
one thing I've noticed
Funny enough,
though,
the
something that
successful
is
ones are the
constant
most
is that
loyal.
people marry to elevate their lives. Nobody wants to marry someone that
Which
they
is
are better
wrong.
than. Of course, there are some people that are married for class or social status, like you said, but that is not how it should be. If
It
you're
should
coming into a
be.
marriage, know that there's responsibility involved. When you tell somebody, I love you, sometimes it's another way of saying, I will sacrifice my time for you. I will sacrifice my treasures. I will even, as the case may be, even your body parts for the person, because that is what love truly means. But you find out that these days, people get into marriage for all sorts of reasons. Seriously, you can't believe why some persons get married. Sometimes they're feeling pressured at home. Are we not going to eat rice? Are we not going to eat? If somebody's hungry, let them go and buy rice from the street and eat for crying out loud. The way they pressure single ladies in some homes, especially even in Nigeria, even in Africa. I don't know if they do it over there abroad, but down here, every Christmas, you're like, oh my God, so I'm not going home with any man again because you know that you'll be asked, and you better have a good answer if you want to enjoy your holiday. So sometimes these societal or family pressures equally make people go into of course we're not advocating for people to rush into marriage, because why we have more broken homes these days is that people just go into marriage, they don't even know what they're expecting, they're not prepared, they like Mr. Chima said earlier, they've not paid bills in their lives before, they don't even know what it means to stay committed to one person. So they enter, even with those that some people enter marriage with their bestie, some enter with their side chick, some enter with their side guy. So a lot of things are just going on. And the earlier we start telling people that no, this is not how it should be. You should be prepared to work. You should be prepared to be committed. You should be prepared to come and help each other. You're helping to build each other's life. That's what marriage should be. And not who will give you what's 20 million that you cannot make from your business, for crying out loud, to sleep with you and all those runs, girl runs, babe kind of talk. It's not what we should be feeding. Allow people to, take responsibility and be normal, well human being. I'm such an advocate of wellness because sometimes the things you hear in the internet these days is crazy about how some people, you can even pay someone to be your wife these days. Like, babe,
Of
will you be
course,
my, will you
yeah.
to
There are a
me?
lot of
I'm
contract
a
marriage.
billionaire in dollars, and the person will follow you just like that. So
We
why
have
would
a
the
lot.
marriage crash? Because it won't last. So this issue of wrong motive and then different diverse kind of interest is one of the major reasons why these days relationship no longer last. And the earlier we start
And
dealing with some of these things, the better.
personally, before I was never an advocate for cohabitation. Right now, I advise every couple out there in this generation, before you get
Mm.
married, cohabit for a while. Cohabitation is very important. Cohabit for a while, even
So
if
to
it's
get
for
to
a
know the
full.
person more,
Seriously, because some people hide who they are. And at the end of the day, when you get into something that has to do for eternity, you realize that you made the biggest mistake of your life. And another thing is that the person interest blurs their sense of reasoning. That makes them to overlook the values of character. Actually, so you a lot of people make so much mistake and they rush into marriages and they end up, living so soon, thinking that it's not just a normal relationship. Some are lucky that the first man they ever meet, they marry, they break up again, they marry again. I know somebody that has been married twice. She got married 3 months, she left the marriage. Before that year runs out, she married again. And this one particular marriage is lasting. So some people are lucky, some are not. So to me,
Wait,
I
two
feel that
marriages
it's
in a
really,
year. That's a
eh?
lot.
So
Two
Yeah.
marriages in a year.
can I come
Okay,
in a little bit?
let's hear from Chima's blog.
Can I
Yeah,
come
go
in a
ahead.
little bit? You know, women have been talking. You know, this thing we're talking. Women has been talking, but at the
Say
same
that
time, I am not saying that men are not, because you know, like Chinedu said, you understand that somebody from Nigeria cannot advise somebody living in America how to get married or how to manage a home,
yeah.
because here in America is a total different system. Nigeria is a total different system. Okay, we have come a long way, but at the same time, we have to go the other way. You know, the other way that I mean is that a woman could be any part of the world, but when you move to another location, there is another different style and the system that is working there. Every woman can claim to be a good woman, but the system can change you. That is the bottom line of it. There are some challenges in your locations that you don't even know. It is only the person that is bringing you, being a man or a woman, will let you know. That is why you see some men from Nigeria will come here. Women will bring them here as their husband, and they will come here and fare woefully. They will disappoint that lady because the woman have empowered them status wise, giving you a green card, and you get yourself to be. And another thing I want to state here that we have not looked into it apart from social media. Technology has already, you know, brought some damages in our marriages. How do I mean? It might not be too common in Africa, but it's too common in America. You see all those love making toys that women have in their house privately have tortured so many women to an extent that they don't even value men anymore. They feel that what a man can do for me, I can take care of it privately in my bedroom without a man. And when you become addict or habits, you understand, it becomes a big problem for you, because this is a system where a woman can be independently taking care of herself and even the children. It is not a society where you must seek for the, you understand, for the interest or for the help of a man in order to help yourself. And this is what I said in my platform. Don't take advantage of a woman because she's desperately in need of help, and then you would go on her. It happens back home. But you cannot take advantage of a woman here because she's working back to back and getting her paycheck every Friday. So she doesn't care. She can go in her private room with that toys and take care of herself. Now, what are the damages? When a man stays with you, when a man stays with you, 30 minutes will seems like a 2 minutes in your body because you have something that will drive you for 300 hours. Now the man becomes nothing. And you say this man is not active. This are not another thing that is apart from social media. This is another thing that is causing problem in our marriages these days. Okay. So having said that, a woman at the same time and a man, you know, you know, just like you're taking care of somebody in university, it's like bringing a woman here or bringing a man in abroad. Okay. After empowering her, because of her selfish interest and what she got in mind, you are not the typical type of a man that she needs in her life. It's as simple as ABCD. You are not. And she got a lot of baggages. She have not started paying bill. Her mother has never received 1,000 naira from her aunt. Her brother has never even, she haven't even paid a bill for the mother. And she's going to reciprocate by giving back. An Oyibo man will train a child in a school and give her 20 or $30,000 as a borrow. As what? A borrow. After school, pay me back. I've seen where it happens. But we Africans train our children, expecting them to bring back by giving them shelter and clothing. And now when she comes here, she becomes the breadwinner of the family. This is the problem that we are facing here. in America, here, in other different parts of the world, in this West. So what I'm trying to let you people know here is this. If we can remove that interest, you understand, we can be able to survive in our relationship. If we can remove all those interests, all those our selfish interests, we can be able to achieve something. All this TikTok and Indomie, you understand, people on this blue app are the problem that we are having. Men are going into a marriage because of a body type, like Chinedu rightly said. Men are going into a marriage because of the family background, and this is where they make mistakes. Men are going into marriages because of financial breakthrough and this instability. This is where they make mistakes. But if you go into a marriage, you understand, no matter how your woman looks, we are not talking about container, we are talking about the contents. The container might be so beautiful, but the content is not too good. I am going to rest my case here. You understand? Because this thing you people are talking is very, very interesting and it's very, very deep. If we keep talking it in
It's
the next
very
13
deep.
hours.
Very
Thank you for joining us tonight,
All right.
Mr. Chima.
So I'm going to leave you guys.
All right.
So, Mr.
You're
Chima, I
able
don't know.
to have the man in the picture. Yeah, Freke, you're saying something?
I don't know. Are we still continuing?
I almost done though.
Okay. Continue.
So I think that so far we've had a very balanced conversation with regards to why relationships don't last. And because we had a man in the building, we had two. So it wasn't like just us ladies talking. We had, a lot of balanced equation. And I'm sure that those of them that are watching can always see that, okay, this is what I have to do. I need to adjust this. This is what I have to do better. And then together we can have better marriages when we keep working on ourselves in these different aspects. So I am very happy to have been a part of today's session as well. So
Okay, my people, great. Today, we have been able to do something. At least we started, and we started war. So I promise us that this particular program is going to be the kind of reaction I'm getting from the people shows me that I need to really invest on this program, this particular program, so that it will go far. Because if you see how people are interested in this program, it shows me that please share this live video. I want to tell you people that we are having this program every Sunday. So prepare yourself. I just posted my phone number. For those of you who don't have my phone number, I just posted it now on the comment section on Facebook. +1 701 989 1910. That's our WhatsApp number. We want you people, if anything you want us to discuss, send it to me on WhatsApp. If from Friday we are going to be receiving messages and all this. And I hope to be featuring people. See, today I featured Barrister Freke. I wanted Nkoliwan Scott to be here today, but maybe next Sunday. I'm not very sure now, but I'll make sure that I'll be bringing some celebrities. I'll be bringing experienced women. I'll be bringing men and women of repute to come here and discuss about marriage. I'll be bringing reverend fathers, pastors on this particular program. We are going to invest on this program. I'm going to tell my wife. I'm so impressed about what happened today. I'm going to tell my wife, and we're going to invest heavily on this program. So we want it to be sharp, so that it will always be a one-on-one program, so that people can, on Sunday now, people can prepare. But today the thing come the sweet us. We know even they look time. It's just now that Barrister sent a message to me and say, when are we closing? That I even looked at the time. And people here, there, you see, people are clapping. People are happy that this program. I'm going to talk to my wife, and we are going to invest heavily on this program. You see this program? We are going to invest heavily on this program. I have seen what this program can do. Ladies Hangout has come to be. And I want to tell you, I want you people to make some comments. Uh, First of all, I thank our co-host and our sister that we just recruited in the family, GLORIA UGWOKE. GLORIA, you have seen what we are up to. You see what we are doing. And where
Thank
you're
you, sir, for
supposed
inviting me.
you just come
I
to where you're
appreciate it.
supposed to belong. You understand? Uh, Facebook
All
name
right.
is GLORIA UGWOKE, and
Yes.
you can follow her. Frank Fabian Entertainment. So those of you on Instagram and all those things, GLORIA UGWOKE is her. And we have Frank Fabian Entertainment Lawyer on. So I'll talk to my wife. We are going to invest heavily on this program because what is happening today shows that people have been longing to have this kind of program. And thank God we have the TV show that doesn't mess up like Facebook and all that. And thank God we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're everywhere. So live as we are seeing it now. So thank you. I want Freke, Barrister Freke, what can you say about Chinedu Anichi TV and Ladies Hangout?
Ah, so, your TV program is one of the most impactful ones. I mean, before I even was even invited, I know I have not been having time to join. I've been giving too many excuses. Apologies. And thank you for not giving up. So this is one of the most impactful TV program, guys. It's not something where we condemn anyone. Rather, any issue that is happening right now, we talk about it and see how the society can blend in with it. So I feel if the number has been posted, try as much as possible to get in touch with Mr. Chinedu Anichi himself. He's one of the most outstanding person that I know. He's got a listening ear. So if you have any points, whatever you want to contribute to this particular program that will be hosting every Sunday, we would not mind taking out your topic to discuss on it. So this Women's Hangout is one very program that will always come together and have one very positive conversations together. It's definitely not going to be all about women alone. We will definitely be bringing the male gender on board so that there will be balance of equation. Nobody should feel cheated, and we are not here to disrespect anybody's intelligence. We are just here to have an understanding and know what we can do that can shape our mentality and give us a better life. You know, the world is already too hard. Let us try and fall in love. Love is hard to find right now. So the way the country is hard, imagine if we talk about this and we are able to blend in and change some things that we need to change. See how we can blend in and make our relationship a better one. Like he said, he'll be bringing on board pastors, some experienced people, married people. Personally, I'm single, and he brought me here based on mediation experiences, not really because of marital experience. So we are going to have some married couple on board that are going to be advising us on this particular issue, and it will definitely help us. And you never can tell, it can shape one of us if we are having issues maybe in relationship and it's something we could not talk about. Maybe after this program you could try your best to see how settlement can come in place. I hope this helps.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Barrister Freke, an entertainment lawyer based in Lagos, single, ready to mingle. And so, are you not ready to mingle? You're just looking for the kind of person you want. Are you not ready to mingle? Like, seriously, you won't go back to school again.
You
I
want
beg.
to scold? You want to scold me online?
I want to come and drink palm wine.
No, you want to scold me online? Must you always scold me?
Okay. We have a Chima's blog. Chima's blog. What can you say about our ladies hangout?
Yeah, it's an interesting program. You understand? I like it, and for the fact that we have such intelligent and smart ladies here, I think they have contributed a lot. You understand? And they really digged out a lot of things that people need to know about this union. You understand that we're talking about called marriage. I really enjoyed it. You understand? And then I contribute a little bit I could, and I hope we could be able to be doing this in order to educate a lot of people because some of us are blind. Some people are just there. You understand? They don't know way forward, and they don't know what to do. And this program is going to be an eye opener. It's going to be a situation where people got to know a lot of things because I know some people are still learning. I really enjoyed it. You understand? Thank you for coming, and then I will really welcome other, ideas and people that are well experienced in this marriage thing. You understand? Or relationship of the thing to come into this platform to educate people more. Thank you so much, for having me here today. I think I could be able to, do a little bit of what I know.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Chima's blog. Chima's blog is a businessman. He's a Nigerian businessman based in Atlanta, the United States of America, and he also has a blog. This Chima's blog is. He has also a page, a platform where he discusses a lot of things concerning relationship and all whatnot. So you are welcome today to CHINEDU Initiative. Then we come to our co-host and our sister who's supposed to be the journalist. What can you say about this your program?
Okay, ladies hangout on Chinedu Anichi TV. It's an amazing program. Like I could even feel the love and the impact already, even while still on the show. So I really want to thank Chinedu Anichi TV. This platform has been making impact, that has been blessing lives, and this program, like you said earlier, sir, has come to stay because a lot of things are already coming up. A lot of new ways of seeing things, impact, learning, and of course, the fun as well. So I just want to thank you for this opportunity. I'm so happy to be here. It feels like home, it feels like family. So thank you very much. Hello, good evening, Mama.
Hello.
So, yes, thank you.
Good evening.
Good
Good evening.
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 So I told you people that I'm going to talk to my wife about this program, and we're going to invest on this program because the kind of thing that
Yes,
happened here today shows that. So, thank
amazing. Mommy, hope you approve of our ladies hangout too.
Yes, why not?
Oh, thank you so much.
I know we were joining.
We look good together. We look very lovely and cozy together.
Okay, journalist.
Mr.
Hey,
Mr. Chinedu is trying to tell both of us to get a partner soon.
all right. Point taken.
Don't worry, sir. We are soon going to find our partner.
Yes, so God will do it.
Amen. Amen. No.
Okay, so thank you, my people. I'm so grateful, and um, it has been a wonderful time. It has been a wonderful day. It has been a wonderful session. I thank all of you, and I ask God to continue to bless you. I ask God to continue to use this page, touch people's lives, and bring mind-blowing, educative, innovative, and life-saving content. So please, for those of you who will be watching offline, please continue to share. And those of you who are new people today, maybe you came into this Shima's blog or through Gloria or through Freke to watch what we're saying, please give us a follow, put on your notification button. Every Sunday, we do program every day, but on Sunday is Ladies Hangout. And we continue to bring great people who will be talking about relationship and how families can be restored. Sometimes I will allow my wife to come and anchor it, and we see what we do. You know, I know my wife can do well in that. You understand? So it will be great. Sometimes she'll be bringing her fellow nurses, and they will come here and continue to talk and interact. So this is Freke Fabian, entertainment lawyer.
Nice to meet you. I've met
Thank
your
you.
I dey
children.
find trouble now. Anybody will touch me, I don't call you.
Don't find trouble, oh.
Please, as a joke, please. The internet have been so quiet. Where is the very dark man?
He's still remanded
Oh
in
my
prison.
God.
I think his release could not be completed as at was it yesterday or so. So it's very possible that the person that was supposed to sign for his release must have been out of the office, possibly on purpose or not on purpose. You know, he has stepped on toes. So definitely, when you enter a particular step on a particular toes, they are going to show you that they have power in their offices. So he will be out. It's not like anything is going to happen. The list is, we are going to hear the verdict of the court.
Is the case a capital offense that magistrate court should not treat? Was it DP? Was
No,
it seen
it's defamation. It's not a capital offense.
Okay. So he was not reprimanded. He was not remanded on Sinadai.
On what?
Was it a banding over?
Handing over?
Was it a banding over? Banding over. Like Sinadai.
Was it what?
Banding over. Banding over.
I can't hear you.
Banding over like the DPP advice.
DPP advice?
You know, when you take some case to magistrate courts don't have jurisdiction. They will remand you in prison and ask DPP to advise.
No,
That was what they call it in law is banding over.
Nobody knows what is going on at the moment, because the first time he has ever appeared since the last arrest that actually happened, the first time he has actually appeared in court was that day we saw it online. So since then, we don't know what has gone or what is going on. We've not heard anything. I actually do not know anything about this matter. So I can't speak based on what I do not know. Yes. So we don't really know what is going on at the moment. Everywhere is quiet.
The social media is very, very quiet.
It's not even the social media. Even the police themselves, they are quiet. So they've not given us any head ups, and the lawyers, they don't have any reason to speak as we speak. So when a matter is in court, you're not to just speak about it anyhow you like. You have to be careful of the statements you make. So right now, he's not going to be coming online like that to be giving us any review of what is going on. But we are waiting to see.
Okay, it's just a side question. I just wanted to
you know, they say freedom of speech is whatever.
You can guarantee freedom of speech, but you cannot guarantee your freedom after the speech.
Exactly. So people just feel
exactly, sir.
social media is just a different domain where people just come in to say whatever they feel like.
Obasanjo,
Before,
Obasanjo said that freedom of speech is not, Obasanjo, you are stupid. That if you tell him that you are stupid, it's not freedom of speech. And IBB said that where your freedom of speech stops, or where your freedom of speech stops, is where other people's freedom of speech started.
People should just be more careful because they do these things for the views, for the clicks, for the likes.
But they
So
will
no,
come,
the
but
thing
the
is,
truth is
the
that,
thing
wait,
is,
the truth is that they will come and tell us that it's not because of the view. It's not because of the chicken club. It's not because of this thing.
the thing is that the truth about this matter is that I think very dark man, he's a very stubborn person. He doesn't listen to some advice, and I believe, like, I know one of his lawyers. I remember when I was in Abuja, I think I know him, and I know he's one of the most sound lawyers I've ever met when I was in the Nigerian law school. So I believed he's tired of giving him certain advices, because there are some lawyers that are not greedy. They will just
Okay,
tell you
okay.
the truth.
Let me tell you the problem of the very dark man.
No,
The problem
like
of the very dark
what I
the
wanted to
problem of the
say.
very dark man is that, you see, it is very good for people to climb through a ladder, step by step growth. You see, overnight fame, like from nowhere, God give you grace or use people and place you where you never expected in your life you will be. If you are not careful, it will give you the sense of drunkenness. And you know, Nigerians know how to hype people and hype you until you enter pit.
The
Let
truth
me
is,
tell you, let me just say something. If somebody is in Nigeria and knows that our Mustafa was chief security of Abacha and spent years in Kirikiri in Nigeria. Mustafa was chief security of Nigeria, but spent years in Kirikiri. You have to teach yourself and pray that Nigeria will not happen to you. If we know that Balogun was an Inspector General of Police and went to prison, see, was in prison, Balogun, who was Inspector General of Police, you will pray that Nigeria will not happen to you. If you know that Abba Kyari was the commander of the IG squad, but went to Kuje prison, you will pray that Nigeria will not happen to you. So when people say on social
he
media,
was doing well, though. He was doing well, though.
that's what I'm saying. You
He
don't
was
understand
doing
what I'm
well.
saying is that when you're on social media and because of some contacts or the people you are meeting, you now feel that there's nothing that cannot. Is a lie. Oh. If Nigeria happened to you, the day Nigeria will happen to you.
Like this tomato paste reviewer that is serving a court case too, the one that reviewed the Erisco's tomato mix. That one too was a case of online review that went wrong.
I think the person that was accusing, I think the person that was accusing, I mentioned the e-money and this person have been arrested too. It's one
Yeah,
by
so
one.
You know, we have a lot of cases like
They
this where
need to clean. They need to clean
okay,
any
about the
social
one that
media
spoke
space.
about Imoni and Junior
People come
Post
to
wife. Yeah.
social media and say any kind of thing. I
you
know that
remember you
the very
remember
dark.
those
See,
you remember the issue between Mercy Chinwo and Nathaniel Bassi. And you know,
Yes.
I don't know what is wrong with our youths. They are so focused on becoming popular than, you know, talking
Yes.
about relevant things. things that are meaningful. You go on accusing people falsely over things that are not
Nobody
supposed to.
wants to follow you. You see
In
this
the
kind of
name of
people,
content
see this kind of
creation,
people
which
who
is
are
so
talking.
wrong.
Nobody is
So wrong.
interested until we start talking negativity. If I have invested on negative, there's somebody that was telling me I should be creating passports, I should be doing this. My page will be that. I said, I don't need that kind of page. I have 20,000 something in this page. I have
Some people are
11,000 in
doing.
my profile.
Some people
I
are
have
doing well without
17,000 on
having so much.
Instagram within few months. Let me tell you, it's not about having 100,000 followers. Who are following you? Who are interested in what you are doing? You can have 1,000 followers of quality people. Do you know? You can have oh man of God, my daddy is here. Hey, Daddy Alpha. My man of God is here. So that is what we are saying. We need to clean up our social media space. Now that they want to monetize Nigeria, people will now go far. There's nothing
Okay, you
people
mean
will,
on Instagram?
They will do
yes now.
more.
On
Yeah,
Facebook,
Instagram and
yes. I
Facebook.
know of Facebook, I don't know of Instagram. But if they monetize Nigeria,
No, they have monetized Facebook now. It's just Nigeria that is
you understand?
Instagram that is we are waiting for. And I
By
think there is
July.
Very soon now, the page owners will be more than followers. And when the page owners becomes more than the followers, what will make people to follow you now is the quality of what you present.
Yes.
You see, people like us will soon, when all these things will start, people like us will now start shifting interest in what we do. That's why you see me, I'm developing myself. I've already built a TV. People are still doing Facebook and all these things. And I've entered a TV series. Do you understand? You can join this my program without being on Facebook. You don't need to have an account on Facebook to be my program. You don't need to have a account on Instagram. You don't need to be on YouTube. You can just join this program from a link I will send to you. So people are advancing. You remember that day that Facebook and Instagram shut down for like 2 hours or thereabout? Okay, what if we wake up tomorrow morning and the whole social media shut down? What will we do? You understand? Or tomorrow, Mark stand up and say no more monetization. What will we do? If they say no more monetization, no more this all these things that are doing on Facebook, who will you gather? Who will listen to you? Do you know that some big men have brought out money? They will come and bring 2, 3 people now. They buy page and start paying money to grow the page. Some big men are investing on it. That's why if you call people for followers, they say drop money. People want to be paid to follow you. People want to be paid to comment. People want to be paid. Everything is now that Nigerians want to be paid for them to comment on your show. If you want to know the difference now, just write. You'll be posting something, you'll be seeing 2 views or this thing. You think that people are not seeing you at this thing. They are seeing it too. If you want to know if they are seeing it or not, just make a mistake, like as a woman now. Just as you are talking, maybe your clothes remove, you tie it back and post it. You will see 10,000 views. Or just go and post, put your answer, giveaway going on. The comment you will see shows that people are seeing your post. They don't follow you. So, but we are not going to give up. So, thank you, my people. My name is CHINEDU ANICHI, your one and only celebrity CSO. and this is Chinedu ANICHI TV, streaming live from St. Louis, Missouri, United States of America. Remember, we rise by lifting others, and we are the African voice in diaspora. So every Sunday, remember we'll have our ladies hangout. Other days, we'll have other programs. We'll let you know. Thank you, Freke. Thank you, Chima's blog. Thank you, my fellow co-anchorage, Gloria Ugoke. God bless you. We draw the curtain here. It is 2 hours exactly we have invested here. So we know what it is. If it's in the US, we know how much you'll be paid for 2 hours job, you know. So I thank all of you for participating. And for our viewers on Instagram, follow Chinedu ANICHI TV, Chinedu ANICHI TV on Facebook, on YouTube, on TikTok, then Chinedu ANICHI TV on Instagram. I've been trying to add the TV, but because it's a verified page, they have not accepted to add the TV to my name. So we are still making the application so that it becomes humanity all through. God bless you. I love you. You know, remember, we are entering a new week. Go and touch somebody's life. Don't wait for the Zaza, don't wait for Dangote, don't wait for the video and all this. You are a potential destiny helper. Go out. It could be advice, it could be a visit, it could be a phone call. Touch somebody's life, and God will keep blessing you. I love you.
Oh yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.